Hey, Riley, this is Marcia. You have a bit of time? What the hell are you trying to prove exactly?
Oh, hey there, Marcia. Didn't expect to hear from you. Wow, it's been a while since we last talked, huh? What are you up to?
Like I said, I'm asking you what you're trying to prove.
I have no idea what you're talking about. What do you mean? What am I up? Did I do something wrong?
Where the hell are you right now anyways?
I'm in my own apartment. Why do you ask? And what's it to you anyway?
Who are you there with?
Pardon me? Why do you want to know where I am? Oh, wait a second. I see where this is going. Oh, well, I was just gonna borrow him for a while and get a little nibble before you found out. So, you know, huh? No use denying it then. You caught me in the act. I'm with your fiancé, Jim. What can I say?
So, you steal my fiancé 1 week before the wedding. Your romantic entanglement is revealed, but you still retain this who gives a shit attitude? You're really something, Marcia.
That sounds like a compliment.
I'm headed over to your apartment right now, just so you know.
You're coming over here? Now, why would you go and do that?
Oh, I forgot to mention, and your folks are with me too.
Hold it. Back up a second, would you? Are you serious? My folks, what are they doing here? Come on, what's the big deal? You're blowing it all out of proportion. You're my childhood friend. I later learned that Jim's the next president of the company, so I just want to get a taste of it. That's all.
That's going to be one expensive little snack then, because I'm going to have you guys pay compensation for this.
Wait, what? I can't believe I'm hearing this. You're going to sue us for money?
Yes, that's right. And the wedding that was ultimately canceled, yeah, you guys are paying for all that too. Every penny.
Are you serious, Marcia? I mean, suing you, old friend? Come on. What is this?
You wanted to have a little taste of my fiancé, right? I just want you to pay for the little flavor test, that's all. You even have the chance to experience the consequences of your actions, so I really hope it was all worth it.
Back up a bit, Marcia. You're planning to get money out of me? You do know I'm not super rich or anything, right?
It doesn't matter if you're engaged or married. You can still claim damages. That's what I intend to do.
Are you for real? How can you do that to a dear friend?
Like I told you yesterday, my lawyer will handle the rest of the legal stuff, so he'll be contacting you about the details. Don't even think about running away, Riley. It'll just make things worse for you.
Hey, Marcia, are you there? If you are, I need to talk. So come on, pick up! I've thought long and hard about this, and I don't want to nullify our engagement. I still want to marry you. I do love you, you know that.
Is that you, Jim? I thought you were long gone from my life. What do you want? And do you realize what time it is? It's 2 a.m. for God's sake.
I said I want to marry you, Marcia. I mean it this time.
It's a bit late for that, don't you think? You should have thought about it long and hard like months ago. I thought we agreed. The engagement and wedding has been terminated. We all agreed through our lawyers, didn't we? We contacted all our friends and relatives about this regrettable incident. Get it through your thick head, Jim. Just call it a day and let's go our separate ways.
I wasn't myself. It was just some knee-jerk reaction, that's all. Give me another chance. You know Riley, right? She's glamorous and sexy, very hard to resist.
On top of that, she's your childhood friend. So, you know, it was all so sudden and irresistible. I was getting married in a week. I just wanted one last taste before taking the plunge, nothing more. You know what, Jim? You sound like a total pervert.
Pervert? How could you say that about your fiancé?
Whose fiancé you're talking about? That ship left a long time ago.
Like I said, I just wanted to try a different flavor. You can understand that, right? I mean, I'm still young.
Like ice cream, huh? How many flavors did you want to try? You guys were in and out of that motel for the past 3 months. That's a whole lot of flavors to enjoy. You must have tried all 31 flavors twice over.
Come on, Marcia, please give me another chance, would ya? Like I said, trying out another...
You're really starting to sound totally pathetic, Jim. All I want from you is for you to pay what's owed, and after that you can have all the ice cream you want.
I don't want ice cream, Marcia. I want you. Please, Marcia.
Hey, Marcia, I finished depositing the money your lawyer demanded. You really left me broke, you know that? I can't believe you. Do you realize that all my savings, it's gone? Not a cent left in my name for your information. I had to borrow some money from a neighbor to get tomorrow's wedding. This is all your fault. You better be ready to introduce me to some of Jim's rich buddies. I'm counting on you. I'm going to get totally decked out for tomorrow's wedding. Drop dead gorgeous. That's me. I'm not kidding, Marcia. You better make up for this. Marcia, what the hell is going on here? Pick up for God's sake. Come on, answer me, would you? What's taking you so long, for God's sake? I just got here to the wedding hall and this place is empty. Where are all the guests? The place looks like it's closed. Where the hell is everyone?
Wait a second. Wedding hall? What are you talking about?
The ceremony starts at 2 p.m., right? Shouldn't there be people arriving? I was expecting cars up and down the driveway. What's up with this, Marcia? The place is not only empty, nobody is even getting things ready. What's going on here? Is this even the right place? I just asked the girl at the reception desk and she tells me that there are no weddings scheduled for today. Is this some kind of joke? You're pulling a prank on me, right? Well, it isn't funny at all, Marcia. I got the invitation from you and it clearly indicates this hotel. It even has the address on the back. You sent this to me.
Riley? Are you okay? I can't believe you're even there.
Oh, I get it. I get what you're trying to do. That's it. Don't tell me that you guys changed the venue at the last minute. Why didn't you say something? You could have texted me at least. Everyone's over there, right? Leaving me here all alone. You sure pulled a fast one on me, Marcia. How could you? How could you trick your old school chum? Bet you guys are laughing your asses off over there at wherever you guys are. Just because I had a little taste of your precious fiance, don't be so resentful. This is how you treat an old friend, is that it?
That wedding was canceled, like last week. Didn't you get the notice?
Pardon me? You're pulling my leg, right?
I don't get why you think I'm resentful. I'm way past that. And this is no prank or joke. I wouldn't do that. Do you really think I was gonna marry a guy that cheated on me 1 week before the wedding? Are you serious? You may think all this is trivial, but I couldn't live with it. I just couldn't. I mean, when is he gonna have a craving for ice cream down the line, right?
What's ice cream got to do with anything? Anyway, are you saying that you're not gonna marry Jim?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Are you nuts? I came all the way here today. I was all ready to meet all his rich friends today. What a total disaster. This is not happening. Why did you even cancel so late in the game? You're really something, Marcia. You've really done it this time. Why did I even pay that money to you? What do I get out of it now? I thought I could get it all back after you introduced me to a super rich guy. A guy that would sweep me off my feet. And he's gonna pay for this new dress, for my hair and jewelry. Not to mention transportation costs. I'm broke as it is. You're paying for it all. You do realize that, don't you?
Are you finished, for God's sake? I was getting worried you weren't going to stop. Just shut up and listen for a second, would you? I sent out letters to everyone that the wedding has been canceled. I did it right after I found out about you two. I made sure I sent you one. After all, you two were the reason I canceled this wedding.
Are you serious? What's the matter with you, Marcia? You said the consequences of this was that I had to pay you off, and I did just that. So why cancel the wedding, for Pete's sake? My paying you off should have put an end to it all, and you could have gone on with your life and your wedding.
Yeah, that seems all well and good for all intents and purposes, but in reality...
Reality? What the hell are you saying?
Ever since we were kids, you were always impervious when it comes to people's feelings.
You're talking gibberish again, Marcia.
That money you paid was not only your admission of guilt, but also remittance for the emotional damage you caused. It's not only about the money, Riley. Can't you understand that?
Yeah, I understand.
And another thing, it also means you will never interact with me again.
Pardon me?
Of course. It's not as if all these rules are etched in stone. As a matter of fact, some people reconcile or are given another chance. Some make up and get married and live happily ever after. Sure, there are all kinds of folks, but that's only when the victim, that would be me, agrees, and only then. Simply put, as a victim, I have all the rights here. I'm the only one that can determine whether I forgive someone or not forgive, and whether there is a chance of reconciliation. I make that choice, not you.
I have a bit of say, don't I? I mean, think about it.
No, you have zero say, Riley. I have sole discretion in this. I'm sorry to be blunt, but you have absolutely zero say in any of this. My emotional pain may not subside for years to come because of what you did, but the money you paid lessens that pain. What I will not accept are people that betrayed me. I don't care if they are family or childhood friends. My dreams were shattered when you and Jim had your little romp. I had to start over again. You did this. Riley, I'm sorry to say this, but our friendship is over.
Right. Does that mean you and,
As long as you understand, that's all I want to know.
Yeah, all right, I understand. That's what you want to hear, right? But hold on a second. What you're saying, does that mean if I got back together with Jim, started dating him again, and maybe married him, you wouldn't interfere or care what happens, is what I'm hearing.
After all that, that's a response I get? Like I said, you really are something, Riley.
So what about it? Is that what you're saying? Give me a straight answer. No more of this pussyfooting around.
We haven't talked about that at all. We cut all ties. I don't want anything to do with him anymore. So yeah, do as you like. It doesn't concern me. You can keep him for all I care.
Oh my god, seriously? Thank you!
You are beyond redemption, Riley.
Hey, Marcia, are you sitting down? I think you should sit down before I continue. I've got something important to tell you. Are you ready for it? Me and Jim, we just got married. We tied the knot.
I thought we agreed not to contact each other. I don't need this now. Just go about your business, would you? Just leave me out of it. I'm done with you guys.
What can I say? I had to tell you this piece of fantastic news, Marcia. I'm super happy. My dream has come true. Finally. My folks don't want anything to do with me, but I'm super happy and that's what matters, right? You're looking at the life of the next company president. I finally made it. The life of a celeb awaits me. This is what I've always dreamed of. Glad you're sitting down, huh? I bet you're seething with envy right about now.
Right. I don't know how many times I've said this, but you really are something, Riley.
Why didn't you tell me that Jim was unemployed? He's out of a job. That means he has zero income. Did you know about this?
Last time you texted me, it sure didn't seem you're aware of it. I didn't think that was my place to tell you. Besides, I don't have anything to do with him. He's a total stranger, and so are you.
Are you saying you knew about this all this time? Are you serious?
Yeah, I guess I did. After I terminated the engagement, someone told me all about it. Apparently, the company found out he was making money on the side. He was apparently involved in some kind of double-dealing business with a foreign subsidiary. But there was never really any hard evidence to get him fired, but everyone knew what was going on, and that he was definitely involved. He continued going to the office in the same position, and all but evidently, he couldn't handle all the finger-pointing and accusations about his wrongdoing, and he ended up resigning. At least that was what was heard from his coworkers. His parents were furious and wanted nothing to do with him. After that, he apparently swindled them out of a fortune over the years too.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner? You could have at least texted me. Why'd you leave me in the dark about this?
I thought you knew all about it. After all, you married him.
You could have at least made sure I knew, for God's sake. I mean, didn't you think it was important? Something that maybe I should know about?
Don't you remember, Riley? We're no longer friends. We nicked that in the bud a long time ago. I have zero obligation to help you. Get that through your head.
We may no longer be friends, but we've known each other since we were kids. Doesn't that count for anything?
You still think we're like 5 years old or something? It was different then. We were just kids. We're adults now. At least I am. I can discern who's a true friend and who's not.
How could you say that, Marcia? When did you become so cold-hearted? You used to be so kind and such a nice person.
If you're so upset about all of this, then just divorce the guy. File a divorce application like I did and dump the guy.
He recently submitted some kind of application. They call it non-acceptance of divorce or something or other. I couldn't understand the application form he brought home and showed me. Anyway, he made me sign an application and now I can't divorce him. What the hell am I supposed to do?
Yeah, sounds like something Jim would do. He's always been kind of sneaky like that. I'm afraid you're stuck with him, Riley.
Enough about him. We need to do something. Think of something, please. You owe me that much. I gotta get out of this mess.
I don't owe you anything, Riley. I think I'm ready to block you from my Line app. All my troubles would disappear if I toggle this little button. You know what? I think I'm gonna do it.
Come on, Marcia, please. Don't leave me like this. You have to help me.
Sorry, but gotta do it. There's nothing I can do for you. You dug yourself into this hole. Figure it out for yourself. Please, don't try to contact me ever again.
Please, Jim. I need you to accept my divorce. Please.
No way, you're not leaving me! You're stuck with me for eternity, my dear! Even my parents abandoned me. They wanted nothing to do with me. I also had to quit my job. All those accusations, like I was some kind of criminal. All the money I made for that company, and this is what I get in return? And most devastating, I lost Marcia, the love of my life. There will never be another woman like her. I loved her. I lost everything I cherished because of you, Riley. You came to me, begging me to marry you. You do remember that, don't you? You said you would do anything for me. You would not give up. That's why I relented and opened my arms to you, and now you want a divorce?
But what was I supposed to do? I didn't think you're unemployed. I was willing to do anything for you if I was to be the CEO's wife. That's all I wanted. What am I gonna do now? Do I have to work now? I have no skill. What am I gonna do? If I knew you had resigned, I would never have married you.
You really got nerve saying that to me. You said you loved me with all your heart. That's what you said. What the hell with that? I already submitted those papers. You're mine now. You're not going anywhere. You're stuck with me for eternity. You're just an airhead, but you have the looks and body to bring in some real cash. I'm sure you're already at the nightclub I introduced you to. Be nice to the customers and they'll tip you big time, huh? And don't you dare think of running away. I know the owner. He's an old high school buddy of mine. Childhood friends, you can say. You don't want to get on his bad side. He was one bad dude back in school.
Do I really have to work here? Please, I'll do other work, just not here. I don't feel safe here. That supermarket near our place was looking for cashiers.
Are you kidding me? That place is like $10 an hour. You can make 100 times that working there. Just swing your butt around and you'll snag a big fish and the tips will come rolling in. This is payback for ruining my life. You're gonna work till you drop, so stop blabbering nonsense and get to work.
Please, Jim, forgive me. Please, I can't do this. I beg of you.
Sometime later, I heard from a close friend that she sees Riley every now and again walking downtown, mostly at night. She seems to be with a different guy every time, and dressed sort of flashy. There are rumors that she's working at some kind of nightclub in the red light district of town, and these are her clients or something, not something I know much about. It all seemed so seedy that I really didn't want to hear the details, so I preferred not to ask. Everyone seemed sensitive toward me regarding this issue for obvious reasons. After all, most of my friends know the whole story. They were all invited to the wedding. They had met Jim on various occasions, so they try to avoid the subject as much as possible, at least when I'm around. When I'm not around, it's talked about all the time. Oh, well, people like to gossip, don't they? And it's kind of a juicy and irresistible topic, don't you agree? I have no idea what those two are up to now, but I did hear one little incident that happened some time back. Apparently, she was so frustrated with their ever-accumulating debt that he had managed to build that she actually bit him. I mean, bit him like a dog would. That didn't go down well with him, as you can imagine, and he went totally berserk and totaled the apartment they were living at. Smashed a huge hole in the apartment wall. Some witness at the scene saw them taken away in a black van after that. I heard rumors about such a black van. They take care of problems like this. A bit mysterious. That's the last I heard about those two, and I hope I never hear about them again.
Hey, Paul, are you there? You're over at your parents' place right now, right? Could you get back over here right away?
Huh? Pardon me?
I think the baby is coming. I should head to the hospital. Could you drive me there right away?
No, can't do it.
Wait, what? Why not?
Would you just stop? I said no, for God's sakes.
Why do you just hang up? I said the baby is coming. I'm having contractions.
Stop bothering me. I'm not going to no hospital.
How could you say that, Paul? Do you realize what this means? If I don't go to the hospital right now, the baby will be in danger.
Just call a darn taxi. You can use your phone still, right?
Call a cab? Are you serious? It's your child that's about to be born. How could you even say that? Why are you being so cold? I can't do this alone. Paul, I need someone by my side.
Damn it, you don't give up, do you? I'm too busy to deal with you right now.
Don't tell me that Kathy is also having contractions. I remember her delivery date was about the same time as mine. I realize you're worried about your younger sister, but I'm in the same situation here, and you're my husband. Why do you ignore me and give priority to your younger sister? She's got her husband to look after her, doesn't she? Get your mom and dad to help out and work something out, would you? You don't all have to be over there. I mean, use common sense, Paul. This is nuts.
I said no way. Call a cab.
Paul, you stole my purse, didn't you?
Huh? What now?
I was getting ready to go to the hospital by cab and checked my bag, and my purse was nowhere to be found.
Oh, yeah. I was on my way to take Kathy to the hospital, and I realized I didn't have any money for a cab.
So you took my money? Are you serious?
Now, how the heck am I supposed to get to the hospital? Get this through your thick skull, Trish. I'm not going to the hospital for you. I made up my mind a long time ago that if Kathy's baby came the same time as yours, I would give her priority over you.
You cannot be serious.
What's wrong with giving your family members priority over a stranger? You had the gall to have your baby at the same time as her. You have no right to be griping on and on about this, so give it up.
Paul, I think I'm going into labor. The water.
Come on, Trish. Forget the cab. Just have the baby in the bathtub or something. Figure it out yourself. And Trish, don't make a mess.
Paul, Trish here. It was a boy. My neighbor, Carol, helped me out and took me to the hospital. I don't know what I would have done without her.
You have got to be kidding me. You had to impose on your neighbor?
I had no other choice. I had no money for a cab. I could hardly walk, for God's sake. Carol has kids, so she knows exactly how I felt and knew exactly what to do. Without her help, I don't know what would have happened. Once I'm back from the hospital, and if you have time, please thank her.
I can't believe you. We need to be on good terms with our neighbors. Don't go giving our neighbors a hard time, would you?
Hey, Paul, when are you coming to the hospital? I mean, you could at least pay one visit. I know you're all worried about your sister, but you're a father now. Don't you even want to see your son? As a father, that's the least you can do.
Sorry, but I just can't do that right now. Kathy wants me by her side. I just can't leave her. After giving birth, she's really drained of strength, not to mention her emotional state. No, I'm gonna stick by her side until it gets better.
By the way, where the hell is Kathy's husband? Shouldn't he be there?
Pardon me?
I know she's there at your parents' place, but she lives just down the street. Shouldn't her husband be there by now? Shouldn't he be the one by her side?
Oh, yes. Didn't I tell you? Guess not. She got divorced about a month ago.
Wait, what? She got divorced?
It seems that jerk was impotent, which meant that the kid wasn't his.
Am I hearing you right? That's crazy.
Well, it is what it is. So letting her have a kid all alone with nobody to rely on, it just seemed cruel, you know? As her big brother, I made up my mind to comfort her any way I could.
Hold on a second. I heard that Kathy was in the VIP room at this very hospital. Is that true?
Yeah, that's right. Don't go complaining that you had to stay in one of those rooms with several other patients. I'm not in the mood to hear that.
Relative to what you were saying, I sort of think that Kathy's husband would be demanding compensation for, it seems obvious. She's not exactly well off with that hanging over her head. How could she afford to stay in a VIP room?
Yeah, well, I paid for all that.
You cannot be serious, Paul. We can't afford to pay the hospital fee for 2 women. Are you nuts?
So you saying I should just dump on Kathy, huh? My little sister?
No, I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that I wish you would have talked to me before making such a decision. Just think of our financial situation. There's no way we could afford to put her up in a VIP room.
Quit yapping on about what's already been done. What's the use? If you keep this crap up, Trish, I may even think about divorcing. You don't want that, do you?
Pardon me?
You're the one that's gonna pay the price if that happens. You have no parents or siblings to fall back on.
That's a low blow, Paul. Even for you.
Anyway, why'd you even have to get pregnant? Just my little sister was plenty. We don't need any more kids in this world. This whole mess is all your fault. Why'd you have to go and get pregnant?
What you just said, I hope you don't regret it.
All a wife has to do is obey her husband. Can you at least do that? Kathy just woke up. Let's cut this short, shall we? See ya.
Hey Trish, how are you? Congratulations. Thanks for giving us a grandson.
Dad, wow, it's been so long. How have you been? Yeah, not bad.
Sorry to contact you out of the blue like this. I got your line ID from your friend Carol, your neighbor. Nice girl, by the way.
Yeah, she's great. She told me all about it. She's the one that got in contact with you, right?
Yes, that's right. It was by pure chance that I was told about your situation.
Chance?
You talked to Carol about me before, right?
Come to think of it, I did mention you when we were talking about family. You know, with the baby coming and all.
Well, she remembered my name and it apparently rang a bell, so she checked me out. And it turned out that I was the president of the company she was working for. She couldn't believe it at first, but she verified the family ties and got in contact with me through the company intranet system.
Whoa, wait, back up. You're the president of a company now?
Yes, but it's only happened about 2 weeks ago. I'm really sorry I didn't contact you for so long. As you know, Mom and I divorced some time back. Fortunately, it was amicable. The main reason we got supported was basically because we were both workaholics, lol. After the divorce, I went overseas on business for almost 3 months, and we sort of lost touch. I didn't know she passed away until Carol told me about it. I felt terrible.
I see. I had no idea.
I really wish I was here. Maybe I should have stayed married to her, just separated.
You don't have to feel guilt over that. Mom knew how busy you were and how much your work meant to you. Knowing Mom, that's probably why she didn't contact you. She's always sent me financial support through the years and insisted that I give you enough breathing space so you can work to your heart's desire.
That's heartening to hear. Thanks for that, Trish. By the way, your husband, Paul, was it?
Huh? Yeah, that's right.
What do you plan on doing going forward?
Do? What do you mean?
I heard the whole situation from Carol, so you don't need to hold anything back. Tell me how you honestly feel.
Right. I suppose I'm leaning toward divorce. He gives his younger sister priority over me and the verbal abuse that I get. To be honest, I worry about our future together. Fortunately, I plan to return to work once I'm back on my feet. My company is pretty understanding when it comes to maternity leave. When I think about that, divorce seems the better option.
Okay, I understand. Then why don't we do this? Give me a bit of time to verify a few things.
Verify a few things? Like what?
When do you get released from the hospital?
Well, if all goes well, I should be out of here by next Wednesday.
All right then. I'll contact you by then and we can work things out. Be patient, okay?
Not sure what you're up to, Dad, but yeah, okay.
Hey, Trish, are you there? Is that true about your dad? Is this some kind of joke? You never told me he was the president of that major corporation. Why didn't you mention this before we got married? How could you leave out such an important piece of information? Are you totally daft, Trish?
He contacted me just last week. It was the first time I heard he was the president of that company. I had no idea. He was working overseas for the past 3 months and just returned last week and was promoted to president on his return.
If your father is the president of that major corporation, well, that means you're the daughter of a big shot. You're like a VIP or whatever.
Yeah, well, this only happened 2 weeks ago, so I was never a VIP or socialite or whatever.
But you are the daughter of a company president. That's a fact. What the hell is going on here? If I had known this earlier, I would have... This is not happening.
Hey, Paul, are you upset about something? You're acting real weird.
Yeah, I'm upset. How can I not be? Your father is a big investor in our company, and I mean one of the biggest.
Really, I didn't have a clue.
And his company is one of our top clients. One move, and he has the power to even bankrupt us.
Seriously, this is the first I'm hearing about this. You never mentioned your work stuff to me, so how would I know, right?
Apparently, your father contacted the president of my firm and wanted him to check out his employees. He eventually heard there was some sort of shenanigans going on. They found out that me and Kathy's work performance was, not up to par.
I'm just assuming here, but I bet you guys were forcing others to do your job and taking time off when you weren't permitted to. Is that about right?
Huh? Hold it a sec. Why do you know that?
Again, I'm just assuming, but considering your attitude toward everything, and this goes for your sister too, it just seemed like the logical thing you guys would do.
You sound like you're enjoying this, like it's just some casual conversation or something. You realize that both Kathy and I have been transferred? And get this, we're not being transferred to the same location either.
Roger that. Don't go screwing up this time, Paul.
Roger, what? The hell do you think you are anyways? It was all your fault that we ended up in this predicament. What are you going to do about it? I went to your father's office and had a meeting with him. I got down on my hands and knees begging him to reconsider, but your father just ignored me. This whole thing wouldn't have happened if you had just told me about your father and not kept it a secret. How could you be so devious? If you'd only warned us, we'd have been able to be more careful at work.
Like I said, I haven't seen my dad in a while, and I only learned of this like 2 weeks ago. How am I supposed to tell you when I didn't even know? And for your information, I had no connection to your job. You never told me anything about where you and Kathy worked or what you did. Yeah, so maybe it was my father who checked up on your work performance. But it was you guys who abused your position. To me, it looks like you guys are the only ones that are ultimately responsible. Don't blame all this on me. And another thing, I plan to divorce you once and for all.
What? Wait, divorce?
My father introduced me to a lawyer, so he'll probably be paying you a visit sometime soon. So I would appreciate it if you would sign it.
Trish, come on. You don't want to do this.
In addition, I plan to demand compensation for emotional distress that you caused all these years, especially when our baby was born. Any court will rule in my favor. Oh, and I will be demanding the proper child support for our son. We mustn't forget that.
No, you can't do this. I have a lot on my plate now. I have to pay for Kathy's stuff, and getting pushed out and transferred to some branch office somewhere means a reduction in pay. Taking money from me now? Your timing is impeccable, Trish.
Take money, huh? Isn't that what you did to me? When I went into labor, you stole my purse. Didn't you take money from me then? You left me there to suffer in pain because I had no money for a cab. If Carol hadn't been there to help, I could have died.
I need the money to take Kathy to the hospital. What can I say?
That's your problem, Paul. That behavior, that thought process, whatever you want to call it, that's what's screwed about you.
But the fact remains that I don't have any money.
Looks like this is going to go on into an endless loop, so let's cut it short.
But...
Oh yeah, one more thing. You and Kathy probably didn't realize this, but your mom and dad are both on my side with this.
Pardon me?
When Kathy went into labor, your folks went straight to the hospital with her, as any parent would. They only found out that I was all alone at the hospital was when they got home that night. They were furious, for the way you acted towards your wife. They apologized profusely. Your mom was on the verge of tears. I ended up comforting her. They were overjoyed that I had reunited with my father and agreed to the divorce without complaint.
Are you really serious?
From now on, I want you to go through my lawyer. Anything you need, just contact them. Please don't contact me directly anymore. You got that, Paul?
Trish, you can't do this.
Goodbye. My son and I moved into my father's spacious condo downtown. On the day I was to be released from the hospital, my in-laws helped me escape without Paul or Kathy getting wind of it. They also helped in convincing Paul into agreeing to a one-time payment for damages and for child support. In return, I promised them that I would allow them to visit their grandson on occasion. I made sure I no longer had any contact with either Paul or his sister Kathy. I later heard that Kathy resigned from the company due to where she was being transferred to, and that she wanted to be with her brother. She blamed Paul for their downfall and insisted that her big brother take care of her as she stayed home with her child. That brother and sister relationship is a bit too bizarre for me. I heard the three of them went living at Paul's apartment somewhere up north. Most of the neighbors think that they are a family. I find it hard to believe that they even have any friends.
Hey, Mom, how are you? I'm glad I caught you in time. Sorry to bother you so late. Can we talk? It'll only take a minute.
Oh, hello, Kathy. Nice evening, huh? What can I do for you? I didn't expect to get line message from you. Very unusual. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble.
No, nothing like that. I was just thinking, would you mind accompanying me this Saturday and Sunday? There's somewhere I wanted to take you. It's a surprise.
Pardon me? A surprise? I wonder what I did to earn such a surprise. Are you saying you want to go out with me on the weekend? Spend time together?
Yes, I guess you can say that. A nice mother and daughter-in-law outing. It'll be fun.
I see. Again, that's really unusual coming from you, Kathy. You never ask me out, even for lunch.
Can I ask you something? Have you been in touch with Andy recently? Have you asked to him at all? Texted him?
You mean Andrew? My son, Andrew. I know you call him Andy. I prefer Andrew. Oh yes, I've been pretty busy recently, so I haven't contacted him in a while. Why do you ask? He's not in some sort of trouble, is he?
Well, I've been thinking recently that maybe I want to divorce him.
Hang on a minute. Divorce? Are you serious? Why? What happened? Are you guys having marital problems?
I didn't expect such a reaction from you, to be honest. I thought you'd be asking me the questions.
Pardon me? What do you mean? Did I say something out of line?
No. I guess that's a normal reaction. Just forget what I said. It doesn't matter.
I see. So I shouldn't ask why you want to break up with Andrew. At least not now. You just want some advice, perhaps.
That's what I wanted to discuss with you over the weekend. I figured we should talk face to face considering the subject matter.
Yes, I suppose you're right. There are things you can't re-explain by just texting online. Maybe it would be better to sit down and talk, huh?
As sort of compensation for taking the time, I reserved a hotel suite at the beach resort over at Brighton Beach.
Really? Brighton Beach? Wow! That's a pretty nice place. I don't think I've ever been there. You reserved a suite there just so we can talk?
No need to get excited. I know a friend that works in management. She got me a really reasonable price. I'll pay for the whole thing, so don't worry.
But it just seems sort of extravagant. How about I pay half?
Please, Mom, no need for that. Just do as I say. I'd really appreciate it. This is my treat for being such a wonderful mother-in-law. Anyway, this may be the last time we meet.
Right. Thank you for saying that.
Okay, then that's that. We meet at the hotel on Saturday, about noon. What do you say? It takes about an hour to drive out there. Pretty easy find. I'll send you all the details later on, so be ready and you're set. Any question, just text me. It'll be fun, I assure you. Oh, and one more thing. This is a confidential girl-only thing, so not a word to Andy or your husband. You got that? Just tell them you're meeting with your usual friends or something.
All right, Kathy. I'll do as you ask. I'll just pack an overnight bag. A bit unusual, but if you insist, Kathy. Kathy, are you there? Sorry it's a bit late. More traffic than I expected. I'm just about to enter the hotel grounds. What should I do once I park the car? Should I park over here in the east parking area next to the hotel? Looks like it's pretty crowded.
Oh, hey, Mom. I never thought you would arrive. I already checked us in, so once you enter, just go past the front desk into the elevator. 3rd floor. It's a sunshine suite. There are signs there pointing toward the room. Just follow the signs and let yourself in. It's unlocked.
3rd floor. Sunshine suite. Okay, got it. I don't need to stop off and get a key at the front desk, right?
Yeah, just go straight to the room.
Beth, I'm sorry about earlier. I hope you're not angry or anything. I thought people would find it sort of strange if we talked too long out there in the hallway. So I thought it'd be better to continue this conversation with line messages. It's been quite some time, hasn't it? It's me, Paula. You seem to be in good health, Aunt Beth.
Are you by any chance my niece, that Paula?
Yes, that's right. I'm glad you remember me.
Really? Oh my god! The last time we talked was like 5 or 6 years ago, wasn't it? You had just graduated from college, right? By the way, what did you mean by sorry about earlier? Are you talking about just a few minutes ago?
Yes, that's right. Sorry about that. I guess you didn't recognize me. I don't look much like I did when we last met. That young woman that led you to your suite, that was me.
That was you, the hotel manager? In that dark suit with hair tied back. That pretty woman?
Yes, I married the owner of this place 4 years ago and started working as a hotel manager. Actually, I'm the co-owner, but I needed to learn the hotel business, so you might recall I studied hotel management in college. I know, I must look completely different from when you last saw me. I lost a lot of weight since then. I must have lost at least 60 pounds, give or take.
I didn't recognize you at all, but it's great to see you. Yes, I remembered you wanted to work in a hotel someday, so you fulfilled your dream. That's great.
I'm really sorry to surprise you, Beth. You don't mind if I call you Beth, do you? It's kind of weird calling you Beth out in public, but there's another reason for that.
Call me Beth by all means, but what do you mean? Anyway, you become such a beautiful woman. That uniform makes you look so elegant.
It's so nice of you to say that.
That aside, why did you bring me to the suite? I thought I was going to the Sunshine Suite. That's where my daughter-in-law made reservations for. She had already checked us in, and I was on my way there when you stopped me and brought me here. What's going on? Was it some sort of mistake? Was the room already taken or something?
No, it was no mistake. That friend of yours is your son's wife, Kathy, right?
Yes, that's right. Andrew's wife, Kathy. They married 2 or 3 years ago. She doesn't work, just a housewife.
That's what I thought.
Why? Do you happen to know her? Is she an acquaintance?
She's an old high school classmate. We went to Reston High School together. You know Reston, right?
Oh, really? How wonderful. I knew she went there, but...
Yeah, well, it's a small town. There are a few junior highs around, but Reston is the only high school, so everyone ends up going there.
I had no idea you two went to the same school. Small world, huh? Were you guys friends?
No, not really. Beth, I don't want to alarm you or anything, but please, I urge you to escape from the back exit. It leads right into the east parking area. I think I saw you parked there earlier. Just leave, right now!
Wait, pardon me? The back exit? What are you talking about? Why should I exit through the back and not the front? Did I do something wrong?
No, you did nothing wrong. You're the victim here. There's an employee-only stairway down the hall. It'll take you to the first floor and out the back. I saw that you parked right by the exit door, so please hurry. Try not to be seen too much.
But I have this appointment with my daughter-in-law. She wants to talk to me about something important. I should at least text her.
I can tell you right now that Kathy is not there. She's the problem.
Hang on, Paula, what are you saying?
I'm saying it's not safe for you to go in there. It's best that you leave.
Not safe? What's going on, Paula? Please tell me.
I know, all this must be bewildering to you. I'm so sorry to frighten you, but please, trust me on this. Tell you what, we can drive to the diner down the street and talk there. I'll explain everything, but we need to get out of here right now.
Paula, I've known you to be a trustworthy person, and this must be important. I'm gonna trust you on this. All right, I'll do as you say, but you make sure you tell me everything. Don't leave anything out, you got that?
Don't worry about that. I give the complete lowdown.
Hey, Mom, where are you? I'm getting tired of waiting. It's been quite some time since I texted you. How long does it take to come to the 3rd floor for Pete's sake? Did you stop off in the bathroom or something? Or are you having a drink at the hotel bar for Pete's sake? How much longer are you gonna make me wait? Like I said, it's a Sunshine Suite.
Oh, Kathy, I'm so sorry about this. I got a little held up, but I suddenly had an urgent matter at home and I had to return. I had no choice.
Hold it 1 second. Does that mean you're not coming? You skipped out on me?
Like I said, there was an emergency at home, and I was called back. I could not ignore it. I'm really sorry about this, Kathy. I was just gonna send you a text about it when you beat me to it. Sorry.
What? How could you? I made this reservation for you. I mean, I reserved the Sunshine Suite for Pete's sake. This room is hard to get, you know. They're usually fully booked. You can just show up for a few minutes. You don't have to stay over or anything. Just show up for a minute. Have a cup of tea and then you can head back. What do you say?
I already got in the highway. It's just too much trouble.
Already on the highway heading home? Seriously? Does that mean you're almost home?
Yes, I'm so sorry. We'll reschedule for another day, so let's talk then. What do you say? This is an emergency. It just can't be helped. I recommend that you have a nice relaxing time there by yourself. Get reinvigorated, have some wine, and we'll talk later.
I don't need to. Just come here to the Sunshine Suite, just for a second.
I should concentrate on my driving. My exit is coming up. Don't want to miss it. I'll talk to you later. I'm really sorry about this, Kathy.
Mom, don't cut me off!
Paula, are you there? Sorry to be late. Thanks for explaining everything to me earlier, and for rescuing me. I can't thank you enough. I just got off the highway and I'm sitting here at the mall. Thought I would drop you a line to put your mind at ease.
Beth, I'm so glad you made it back okay. I took an Uber back to the hotel after we talked. I didn't run into Kathy at the hotel. She didn't check out yet, it seems. It was just pure luck that I happened to overhear them talking in the lobby about their plans. I hate to imagine what would have happened if I missed that. Saved you the nick of time. I can finally breathe easy.
But how about you? Are you okay, Paula? If they find out that it was you who warned me, I don't know what they would do. She might want to get back at you for ruining her plans. They're probably still there. Won't they find out?
Don't worry about it. I think everything is fine. Maybe it's because I lost so much weight. It's been years since I last saw her. I don't think she would recognize me. As a matter of fact, I walked right by her this morning in the lobby and she looked right at me, but there was no recognition whatsoever in her face. But if it makes you feel any better, my husband's aunt helps me run the place and she'll be handling all the front desk operations today and tomorrow. So I'll be seeing the office and work there. I'll keep my head down while they're here just in case. They'll check out tomorrow morning and that will be the end of it.
That would make me feel a whole lot better. Well, I just hope it all ends as you say.
And another thing, maybe it really doesn't matter, but Kathy had always looked down on me. Always thought I was a loser and would never make anything of myself. She's got this case mentality, especially if you're not well off. She tends to ignore you. Anyway, she would never in the world imagine that I would become the owner of a high-end resort hotel. She probably thinks I would end up working part-time at McDonald's.
Oh, not you, Paula. I knew you would succeed someday. You always had the shine in you.
Thank you. You should get back home, Beth, and drive carefully.
Thanks for everything, Paula. I certainly won't forget this.
Mom, pick up, right this minute. What the hell is this? Did you do this? Is this your doing?
Oh, hello, Kathy. We haven't talked the last couple of days. Huh? What's this about? Are you angry at me for some reason?
Andy just asked me for a divorce. He just came out and said it, like out of the blue. I asked him why and he told me I was to blame for that resort hotel fiasco last weekend. This is all because you canceled that hotel invitation right at the last minute. If you hadn't walked away, if you would have done what I told you, none of this would have happened. What the hell is going on here? Why don't you go through with the plan? What kind of cock and bull story did you feed him?
Oh, so you do know about this so-called hotel fiasco.
What the hell are you talking about?
Let me stop you right there before you continue, Kathy. I know about all your little schemes that you concocted. The little trap that you had set for me. So quit giving me the runaround.
You know? How do you know? Who told you about it? Is that why you took off so suddenly?
You told me to go to that Sunshine Suite, right? Well, I know that there was going to be a guy in there. A guy that you had hired. He was going to be sitting on the bed half naked. And as I walked in, you were planning on catching me in some kind of romantic rendezvous with this man. You were going to take photos and fabricate a false narrative, some far-fetched story of infidelity. Then you were going to send those photos to my husband saying you caught me in the act with some young man.
Where did you hear? Who told you that? Why would I do that? I have no reason to concoct such an elaborate scheme.
I think Andrew was well aware of your infidelity. He knew long ago that you were cheating on him.
Wait, what? How could he know? I was super careful.
Well, it seems he had hired a private investigator to check you out. Those guys are pretty good at their jobs.
He hired a private investigator? Seriously?
And there was someone else, someone that got wind of your fiendish scheme, and was kind enough to inform me in the nick of time. She rescued me from falling into your trap, a trap set by you, Kathy.
Who the hell was that? Tell me, who warned you?
Do you really think I would tell you?
Where the hell did this get out? I didn't talk to anybody about my plans except with that guy. He wouldn't warn you, or would he? Maybe you paid him more. Is that it? Is that who told you?
You always think you're number one, that you always have the upper hand, but that doesn't seem to be the case at all.
What are you talking about?
You have your heads up in the cloud, Kathy. People aren't as ignorant as you think. People see right through you.
You lost me. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I figured you wouldn't understand. You always think you're right. There is one question I want answered, though. Can you do that?
What is it?
Why'd you even come up with this preposterous scheme of yours? I mean, what good would it do you? You're my daughter-in-law, but we live separately and our relationship is ordinary. We don't talk much, but there's no real animosity between us. So why? Why concoct this elaborate game to trap me? Make me out to be some cheating wife? What did I ever do to you, Kathy? Do you hate me so much that you would ruin me?
Oh, acting the innocent, are we? You really have no idea, do you?
Acting innocent? What are you talking about? What exactly did I do?
That afternoon, I invited you to that hotel. You remember, right? I was sitting in the parking area of Midland Mall. I was with my boyfriend. We were, doing what grown adults do. This was way over in the corner, by the trees. Not many cars around. It was a weekday. I looked up and saw you, and you were sitting in your car right across from us, staring at us with those patronizing eyes.
Hang on 1 second. Are you saying I witnessed you with some guy other than your husband? Is that what you're saying?
Duh, did you finally figure it out? I figured before you could blab to Andy about my little affair, I would trick you into this little trap, which would lead to divorce. I went to work setting this up right away. So even if you blabbed to Andy and your husband about seeing me with a guy, how could they believe you, right? I took the initiative. That's what I'm saying. Before everything fell apart, I had to fix it.
So this is the so-called fiasco you're talking about, huh?
Oh, please, shut the hell up, would you? It would have worked like a charm if your little helper hadn't appeared.
You know what, Kathy? I haven't been to Midland Mall in years. I mostly shop downtown. Besides, it was a work day.
Pardon me? But I saw you there. It was you.
And on that day, I was working all day. How could I be there?
No way, you're making that up. Maybe you just stopped in on your way downtown or you were on your break or something. You just forgot you went there.
No, I work inside the office all day. I bring my own lunch. I've never left the office during the day. I prefer to stay put. Tires me out at this age. And my office is in the opposite direction from Midland Mall. I was never near that place. I'm not even sure I remember how to get there, to be honest. If you don't believe me, you can ask my coworkers. They were with me at the office the whole day. You know Mrs. Carlson from next door, right? You could ask her. You know what, Kathy? This whole fiasco, to borrow your word, seems like a simple case of mistaken identity.
Then who the hell was that? That woman in the car. That woman giving me that dirty look.
Don't ask me. It sure wasn't me.
But that can't be. I saw you. It was you. It was definitely you.
No, someone that looked like me is more like it. I was nowhere near the mall that day.
A total stranger? Is that what you're telling me? That was a total stranger?
That possibility is quite high, I must admit.
This is not happening. Who the hell was that, for God's sake?
Andrew called me and he said he was going to talk to his lawyer and demand a considerable amount for damages. He was furious that you had devised such a vile scheme on his own mother.
Is he nuts? What damages? And I don't have any money. And that plan failed. It never went through.
But if it had succeeded, I'm sure it would be working the rest of your life paying him off.
Why is this happening to me? Oh God, all I did was try to protect my interest.
If it was just a cheating, maybe you would have gotten off easy. Oh well, nothing you could do about it now.
This is a total nightmare. If I didn't do anything, I would have been better off. Seriously?
I always say you shouldn't do things on impulse. It's never a rosy picture in the end.
A little late of that, don't you think?
Andrew tried talking to Kathy, but they just could not come to an understanding. She was adamant that she did nothing wrong and that the boyfriend was just a one-time fling. Andrew had no other choice but to explain the entire situation to her parents. Her parents flew in from the West Coast the following day. They were furious at what she had done, not only the cheating but also the devious scheme she concocted. Andrew provided all the photos and evidence of her infidelity. including the data the private investigator collected. She had apparently been seeing the guy for over a year, so it was not a one-time thing that she had claimed. They finally persuaded her to apologize and admit her guilt, and eventually she reluctantly agreed to a divorce. Andrew contacted me the other day to inform me that the divorce finally went through. As for compensation, Andrew's lawyer is demanding compensation from both Kathy and her lover. Of course, she insisted she had no money to pay him off, so a friend introduced her to a live-in job back east. I hear she's currently working at a fisheries factory on the East Coast. I hear the work is hard and that she's working day and night to pay off her debts. That was the last I heard from her. I hope she manages to get her life back on track, but she's not part of my life anymore. So, why worry?
Hello, Miriam. You're coming home today, right? Yeah, Mom. Should get there like about 6 p.m. or so. Has it really been 5 years? Are you busy at work now? Yeah, I suppose so. This work requires me to go overseas a lot, so yeah, it's kinda hectic at times. I'm driving over. I hope there's enough parking space available. If not, I may have to park it down the street at that parking garage. Don't worry. That spot is usually open. You can park it there. Oh, that reminds me. Those sweets you brought home when you were here 5 years ago? I remember they were real delicious. Oh yeah, those. Yep, they were pretty good. I'm surprised you remembered. I wonder if they are still available. They are pretty popular. I'm sure they still sell them. Could you pick some of those up for me on your way here? Sure, I can do that. Oh, yeah, Mom, there was something I wanted to ask you about. What is it? It's about Nadine. I heard that you're sort of acting a bit rude to her. Is that true? Pardon me? What are you talking about? It's just something I heard from a friend of mine that lives nearby. She told me that my younger brother's wife was having a hard time there, that you were mistreating her. Who told you that? I bet it was Caroline down the street, wasn't it? That's not true at all. I treat her like I do everyone else. She said you're making her do all the housework and she suffers verbal abuse from you on a daily basis. All I'm doing is giving her a little life lesson as an experienced mother. That's all. She needs someone to teach her how to cook and clean, right? Nadine is still young. She really has inadequate experience as a married woman. I can't believe people saw it that way. Mistreating her. Please, I would never do such a thing. But you know what? If such rumors are really going around, maybe I should come out and say it. What is it, Mom? To be honest, I really can't bring myself to like Nadine. I know Frank could find someone a lot better. I think she's just using my son. Huh? Are you serious, Mom? You sound like some conspiracy nut. Nadine seems like a really nice person if you ask me. Why do you have to take her side? You're my daughter, aren't you? I'm not taking anybody's side here. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, you guys all live together, so it would be advantageous to all if each of you give and take a little, find common ground. Alright, I got it. I suppose if I just keep quiet, people won't see me as a mean old mother-in-law. I'm being serious here, Mom. Yes, I know. I'll try my best to be a better mother-in-law. I should be there by 6 or 7. Yes, all right. Drive carefully. Nadine, where the hell are you right now?
I was just vacuuming the living room. Your daughter's coming home, so I wanted the place looking spotless. Is there something you need?
Yes, my daughter. I was just online with her. She has a lot to say about you. Or should I say, she scolded me.
Huh? She said something about me?
So, you've been spreading gossip around that I've been mistreating you, that I'm making you work against your will.
I would never spread such rumors.
Don't you lie to me. I never did anything to you. All I did was discipline you so you would do a better job at cleaning and cooking. Just passing down what I learned from my mother.
I'm sorry, I'm still not up to par with all the household chores. I assure you, I'll do better.
I'm not asking you to be an expert. All I'm saying is just do the basic chores, that's all. Your cooking is horrendous, your cleaning is always incomplete, and when you do the laundry, all the clothes end up all wrinkled. How can you even call yourself a housewife? Do you even realize the inconvenience you are causing?
I'm doing my best.
Well, it doesn't seem that way to me at all. It all seems half-baked. I don't believe you can make my son happy.
Please forgive me. I will do better. I assure you.
It's too late to apologize. I want you out of this house right this minute. As punishment for spreading all over the neighborhood, no dinner for you.
I don't recall spreading such rumors.
Shut your mouth. Don't you dare come back tonight. Stay at somewhere. Just stay away from here. Sleep at the park. I don't want you here tonight.
But I was.
I don't want to hear it. Just get out of here. Oh, and don't take any money with you. My punishment of no dinner will have no meaning.
All right, if you insist.
Hello, Nadine? Are you okay to talk?
Hello, Miriam. It's been a while. Good to see you back home again.
Yeah, thanks. I just got home a while ago.
Really? That's great. Must feel good to be home.
I just drove by the park on my way here and saw you digging through the trash bin. Were you looking for something?
Yeah. It was just,
I was going to stop and say hello, but I couldn't find a parking spot, so I figured I would see you at home. But you never showed. I could go back and help you find whatever you're looking for.
No, really, it's nothing. I wouldn't want to inconvenience you.
Don't be like that. We're family now. What were you looking for?
I was looking for some, food. I thought there might be some food someone left behind, so please, don't mind me, Miriam.
Wait, could you repeat what you just said?
Yeah, you know the 7-Eleven is nearby. Figured there might be some food scraps in there, so... maybe some leftover snacks?
Oh, I get it. You were looking for food scraps for the birds. Is that it?
No, nothing like that.
So what were you doing looking for food?
It's for me. I'm being starved.
Say again. What did you say? What's going on here?
Yes, well, it's just that.
Does this have to do with how my mom is mistreating you?
I really shouldn't.
Come on, Nadine. You've told me this much. Just come out and tell the whole story. The reason you told me that much can only mean you're reaching out for help. Well, I'm here to help you, Nadine. So let that cat out of the bag. I'm right, aren't I?
Well, I was. I was told that I had spread rumors around the neighborhood that I was being mistreated by your mother. She said that you told her that you scolded her for it.
My God, she said that? All I said was I heard some rumors from a local friend and asked her if it was true. She, of course, denied it.
But I never said anything about you spreading those rumors.
Yes, of course. I know you're not the kind of person to do such a thing. Anyway, thanks for believing me. I'm not sure if my mom purposely twisted my words, knowing what I'd said, or just took it at face value. I never should have mentioned it. Made things worse. I'm really sorry, Nadine.
Please, you're not to blame.
Now that you told me, can I ask you a little more about your situation? About you digging through the trash earlier?
Yes, that. Your mother won't allow me to eat as punishment, but when Frank is home, everything is pretty normal. But when he's late or on a business trip, she'd have her dinner as usual and then would throw all the leftovers away. She took possession of my bank book and cash card, so I'm constantly without money, unable to buy any food on my own.
I see. If you have no money and no card, you can't even use your smartphone as a payment method.
Yes, that's right. So, I was digging through the trash looking for scraps of food. I hate doing it, but I had no other choice.
Well, that's good to hear. So you didn't really eat any of that stuff, right?
No, not yet at least.
Not yet? This happened before?
The day before yesterday, Frank was ordered to go on a business trip for 2 weeks.
Wait, he's gonna be gone for 2 weeks?
This is the longest that he'll be gone. I've never had to endure this for that long. I don't know what I'm going to do. My parents passed away when I was young. I have no home to go back to.
Wait a sec, don't tell me you haven't eaten in 2 days. Why didn't you say that earlier? I'm headed over there right now. Wait there by the park entrance. Don't you dare go anywhere, Nadine.
Right. I'll be there.
Nadine, are you seeing this? Where the hell are you right now?
I'm sleeping in a park.
Good girl. Don't you dare go knocking on people's doors for help. All you'll do is spread more lies about me. Better just spend some time in the park with the squirrels. You do anything stupid and I'll make Frank divorce you. Just keep that in mind as you gaze up at the stars. Nadine, are you there? Are you doing okay?
Hello, Miriam. Yes, I'm fine. Thanks so much for getting me this motel room for the night. It's very comfortable. And thanks for dinner, too. I must have seemed like a hungry child. I'm really sorry. And that $300 you lent me, I'll pay that back as soon as possible.
Forget about all that. Did you get a little rest?
Yes, definitely. I feel much better thanks to you.
You can have breakfast at the diner across the street after you check out tomorrow. So get your fill before I pick you up. I'll text you again in the morning.
Thanks for everything, Miriam.
Oh yeah, and I contacted Frank and told him everything. That idiot, he had no idea about any of this. Men, you can't live with them and you can't live without them, as they say.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to worry him. He was just so busy with work and all. I've never had to talk to him about any of this.
I sent him all the conversation text regarding this whole mess that he's furious about now.
Oh, so that's why he called earlier saying he was really sorry. He was on the verge of tears.
Oh, so he read the whole thing already, huh? Well, good for him.
Yes, seems like it. He said he talked to his boss about having urgent family matters and he finally got permission to come back for a while. He said that he'll arrive tomorrow at noon.
Okay, so everything is ready to go. We'll get the operation in motion tomorrow afternoon. My mom's going to be across town tomorrow for her women's luncheon, so she won't be back till later. So that's our chance to get the ball rolling.
Right. I won't ever forget this, Miriam.
We're not done yet. Let's leave the festivities for later. Miriam, are you still asleep? Good morning, Mom. I'm off to a luncheon with my friends today. The one you were talking about the other day, right? Well, have fun. You said you'll be back around 6 p.m.? No change there? Yes, that's about right. Okay, I'm off. See you later. Alright, drive carefully and have a nice luncheon, Mom. Nadine, you ready? Mom just left for her luncheon with friends. You at the diner?
Yes, just finished up.
I'll be there in 10 minutes. And then we start packing and moving this stuff out.
I'm ready anytime you are.
Nadine, where the hell are you? I just got home to find all Frank's and your stuff gone. The place is practically empty. What's this about? Explain yourself right this minute. I don't have time for this. Nadine, are you seeing this? Mom, you there? Miriam, where have you been? Something is not right at home. Do you know anything about this? I'll explain everything to you, Mom, so hold your horses. Frank and Nadine have moved out. They no longer live there. Wait, what? What are you saying? I can understand Nadine moving out, but Frank too? That can't be. Anyway, he's on a business trip now. How could he move out? He took some time off and came back to help move. Frank is furious how you treated Nadine. He had no idea what was going on. In fact, he was in tears when he heard. I feel the same way. I was away for 5 years. Maybe I never should have come back, but then again, I would never have known about Nadine. So in the end, it worked out. But I never want to return again, to be honest. Oh, come on, Miriam. Relax. It's not what you think. I never treated her that badly. I really don't know what I did wrong. Well, let me explain something to you real simple like. Frank and I are infuriated by the way you treated Nadine, the way you deprived her of food, taking her money away from her. We concocted a plan to help her escape from this hellhole. When you were gone on your little luncheon with the girls, we set our plan into motion and got their stuff out of the house. Now that they've been liberated, they never plan to return. This is some sort of prank, right? You can't be serious. Please, you can't do this. Oh, and the reason why I came back after 5 long years? What do you mean, reason? You're just back for a visit, right? The reason I'm back is to ask you to move out of that house. Move out? What are you even talking about? You do know that this house is still in Dad's name, right? 5 years ago, you divorced Dad, but you refused to move out. So Dad, out of the kindness of his heart, arranged it so that you would pay $600 a month rent to continue living there. A bargain, if you ask me. Excuse me? What rent? Figures. You had no idea about the whole arrangement. At this time, Frank paid $400 a month and I covered the rest. Frank wanted to take Nadine and move out, but with having to pay the rent on the house, he was forced to stay. Anyway, getting back to what we were talking about Dad. A lot has happened in the 5 years since he divorced you. He decided to set things straight regarding the inheritance. And that's where that house comes in. The house you've been living in for the past 5 years. Dad asked me to come down here and talk to you about this whole arrangement and what we would do going forward. But as soon as I arrived, I find out about this abuse, this mistreatment of Nadine. Although I was all set to make some sort of accommodation and give you some leeway, but we came to the conclusion that none of that was needed. So, as the first step, I had Frank and Nadine escape from that house. How could you? I'm your mother, for God's sake. And you're next in line to get out of that house. What the hell are you talking about? You're my daughter. You can't do this. Why are you on your dad's side anyways? A daughter should back her mother up. That's always been the way. Your father abandoned me to live with another woman. I bet you didn't know that. Before we got divorced, when I found out about their relationship, can you imagine how hurt I was? I was in a depression for months afterwards. And now you plan to confiscate this house from me. I'm the victim here. How cruel does someone have to be to do such a thing? And you're my daughter. As payment for the suffering he brought to me, I demand that he hand over this house to me as compensation. I will never leave this house. This house is mine. Never will I hand over this house to you double-crossing traitors. Wow, where did that come from? You got it all backwards, Mom. Dad met his current wife after he divorced you. The reason he divorced you was because of your selfishness and disregard for others. Always looking out for number one. My selfishness? I never. No use explaining things now, but we've already made the decision, Mom. You're out of that house, like it or not. You can't be serious. Where the hell am I going to go? I have nowhere else to go. My folks are gone. I have no real close relatives to turn to. What do I do? I'll introduce you to a live-in job. Live-in what? Live-in job, Mom. You can live and work there, all inclusive. Frank's boss had some connections and found you the perfect position. I'd take it if I were you. It's a small fish processing factory up north called Ace Fisheries. They need a supervisor for their employee dormitory. It also includes cooking and cleaning. Ace Fisheries? That sounds familiar. Where have I heard that name before? But live in? No way. I can't do that. I'd rather you take me in. You're my daughter. You take care of me. It's the least you can do for your own mother. That's not happening. Why? I'm sure you have enough room. Now that my son has abandoned me, it seems the only other option is for my eldest daughter to take it upon herself to look after her poor mother. That only seems fair. Sorry, Mom, I'm getting married. Uh-huh? You mean married. Yeah, Mom, married. He is going to be transferred overseas for a few years at least, so I'll be joining him. So no way you can live with me. You can't do this to me, Miriam. I suggest you take up the offer from Ace Fisheries. You'll have a place to live, you can work, have 3 meals a day. What more can you ask for? You should be grateful you even have such a choice. I remember where I'd heard this Ace Fisheries. A friend's delinquent son ran into some trouble with the law, and one night a black van arrived at their home and took him away. Several years later, he returned, a completely changed man, a polite, well-groomed young man. I can't go there. Please, Miriam, I'm frightened. That black van. It's sitting right outside my door. What am I going to do? Miriam, please help me. Miriam, please don't do this. Although she resisted when that van arrived at her house, but she eventually relented and packed her meager belongings and was taken away. She arrived at the site several hours later and began work the very next morning, which involved cooking and cleaning for the woman worker. Many of these women were veteran workers with years of experience. Although a supervisor of this dorm, these women were thick-skinned, hard-working folks, and they would not take any crap from anybody, much less a pampered old woman. She would jump a mile when one of these tough women even talked to her. A self-centered attitude is ill-suited in a place like that. But all things considered, I think she's in good hands. It will be a good life lesson for her. Maybe those women will knock some common sense into her. As for Frank and Nadine, they rented a small apartment near where my dad lives, and they see each other often. I hear Nadine gets along great with Dad's new wife. I hope things work out for them. Me? I'm getting married in the summer and then heading to Europe for a few years. Maybe I'll finally be able to visit Paris. It's gonna be an adventure.